Hello everyone, welcome to the House of the Spirit, welcome home. Today we're going to have a reading for the sign of Libra for the month of March. Okay, 2024. Let me just put this down. Let's see the first cards. We have the Sphinx, and this is the World card. And we have Min, it's a Devil card. So hopefully YouTube won't be unhappy with it. Okay, so let's get a fairy for Libra, the Singer of Transfiguration. And you know what? There's another one trying to come out, so I'm going to save it for later. Let's see, what do we have in the tarot decks for Libra, March 2024. Yeah, okay. So, do we have any more? I don't think so. The cards are really like simple today. Very clear. This is too much. Okay. Let's start with the tarot. Strength card. Six of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. Six of Swords again. 10 of Pentacles and the Magician. Nine of Wands. King of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords. And the Emperor. Let's see what the fairy card has for us. She of the Croak. Okay. So I feel like you, for March 2024, is going to be a month where for Libra, there's going to be a challenge. And I think that that challenge comes from the fact that you want to change. And it's a change that's already underway. It's something that you have decided to pursue, I believe. Whatever it is, it's something that made you face some sort of truth and some structure that you have to alter to make to fit your life. But as you do that, you will find that there are people who are not happy with that change. But I think that overall it's something that is for your benefit. It's something that will make you face a lot of things. It's kind of like a balance, reestablishing balance. And it will make you more open to life. I think this has to do with some sort of freedom that you have to achieve in order to be fairly to have a fair relationship with a specific person or with a group of people or in a dynamic. And that is the natural process for you to kind of blossom into a more open, nurturing self. Because I think that there's really something that you have to cut off from your life now. And maybe it's a sort of rigidity, if it's a way of being. There's the need to clarify a structure. There's a need to make it a little bit more airy, a little bit more changeable, mutable. It has to have some slack. And that's what you're facing this month, is the structure that is holding you back from this change. Okay, so also I feel like you have to focus on one thing at a time this month. It's very important for you to go step by step. Don't rush, and to go with the flow, to let the natural forces and the natural ebb and flow to take you to where you want to be. And then when you feel like you can really create something for yourself, you should engage fully with it. But it's also very important this month to understand where your power lies and where you can really be more accomplished and happier and creative and fulfilled, where you have that freedom and where you clash with others. Because that the change that is going on might be a little bit confusing to other people, because it's just becoming so much more fluid, and it's transformation. This is a month of very, very deep transformation, and it's the month where you will see reflected in others the transformation that is going inside of you. So that will maybe create a little bit of friction, a little bit of harsh conversations, difficulty. Well, the point is you have to face the music. Yeah, this is where you really face the outward consequences of your inner world. But it's exactly what will liberate you and put you in a more receptive mode. I will get some more cards. Let's see. This transformation, what is going on? 9 of Wands. And 3 of Cups. It's just really choosing joy over. It's not responsibility. You have the 9 of Wands 2 times. It's not responsibility that I mean. It's just overburdening yourself, but the point is that those burdens are not yours to take. And if you don't carry them around, it's easier to choose the joyful part of life and to enjoy that And I think that this is the point. So you're leaving something behind that has been imprisoning you in a cycle that didn't allow growth. It didn't allow oxygen, right? It didn't allow breath. But now you've decided there's a truth here that's really profound for you. And while you focus on work, things will, I think, because this is the center, and this is I think that this is like the pillar of your life right now, is work. So if you focus on your work, everything will fall into place, because I think that the creative aspect of your work, whatever it is, the building something, the making something work, solving the problems you have to solve, and creating your own stability in the world, your own abundance, and being peaceful about what you do and happy and fulfilled, that will change everything in your life right now. That is the center, the focus for March. And I do think that these two cards are related. And I think that they have to do also with vulnerability, with allowing a certain vulnerability in your line of work. I don't understand how that can manifest if you're not maybe an artist and you have to show some vulnerability in order to express deeper feelings and deeper understanding of reality, of human experience. But if you are not a creative person, and if you have a business, that vulnerability might be just to be more receptive and to listen more to what's happening in your work and in your career, and being open to new ideas that might put you on the right track. And I think that this change will just attract a little bit of conflict and maybe friction. But the thing is, it's what's fair and what's just, and it is about establishing yourself in a way that you can work with, really, that you can be happy about, that you can bring your most positive energy to every day, and to be a leader even. Let's clarify a little bit this center part. Strength card again. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think that when you find, it's like cutting through the lies or the useless, the deceit, self-deceit even. Oh, I see. Yeah, not listening to negativity, pushing it through, being, having intention, having very, very clear intention. In your work, trust that you have you have the right intention. If you have the right intention, trust that whatever you choose to do, whatever your decision is, it just, and if the dogs are barking, you know, just let them bark and just follow through and go ahead with what you want anyway, in spite of, yeah, Prince of Wands. Just really good vibes, really good energy, positivity, optimism, keeping the energy really high. Judgment. I really think like that this has to do with something that is ending. Maybe it's even you with a boss, or someone's authority is ending, and that is very liberating for you. This is the World and the Judgment. So let me see. Yeah, a brand new beginning. Emotionally very powerful. Yeah, this is what will make you available for other things to happen, and creatively you'll explode like by the end of this process. It's going to be very, very positive for you. 7 of Wands. That also makes me feel that you might have allies coming to you, starting to be attracted to you because you're receptive. People who want to collaborate with you, do things with you. Justice. This is also a card of balance in relationships, and to have non-toxic relationships in your life, to have fairness. Maybe you're even solving some legal problem because of this. How so? Because Judgment and Justice. 4 of Wands. It can have something to do with your life plans up until this point. That maybe you will finally get to dream again, another life, something that you have been wanting and wishing for. I also feel like maybe this decision that is going to be made, it will lead to a celebration. Because I feel like it's the end of something karmic, some mix of energies that were that needed adjustment. Somebody needed to be put in his or her own place and not be in other people's, meddling in other people's business. So I think that if this is a legal thing, that maybe you will have somebody defending your rights and achieving some sort of agreement that's going to be very beneficial to you. And you will have allies, other people joining you, maybe even in this endeavor. And by the end of the month, you'll be celebrating something. If it's just something in your personal life, I think that by ending this cycle, you'll be opening yourself to a whole new experience in life. And it's going to be a period in your life that is a lot of celebration in it, that is very joyful. But the promise here, it depends on the positivity. I feel like you really, it's not something that is effortless exactly. You have to consider it daily. You have to invest in it. There's a need for investing your energy, your attention into keeping this matter going correctly. And you have to focus on work, on your career, on your dreams, on what your ambitions, your what you envisioned for yourself, for your financial independence, but also for the abundance of your family, how you envision, right? You envision your perfect life, the best life. And this is the need for not listening to negativity. Very important, very, very important. And maybe this is actually what's very transforming this month, is that you're finally not allowing other people's energy to interfere with your own. And this is the great transformation for you. This is for Libra. I also have a lot of Libra in my chart, and I understand that we really need balanced relationships, and it's very important the respect for other, and to feel like everything is peaceful and there's not much conflict going, in your life. It's very hard to be in constant in a battle constantly, and sometimes Libra tends to avoid conflict, and then sometimes things tend to add up. And I feel like you have finally, you're fed up with something, and this is the change this month. And because you've done that transformation, things are just going to unfold naturally. And your great pillar this month is your own life, your own vision, your own abundance, ultimately more focused on maybe career and work, self-expression, creativity, and your own ideas, like not other people's ideas, your own ideas. And with the strength and the Seven of Wands, you see her arrow is like piercing, it's just going for it, right? And then you have this confusion here. It's just cutting through, let's say, the bullshit, cutting through whatever you don't need and whatever is useless and not yours. And it's good that it's the Seven of Arrows, of Swords, because it's just ideas. And before, you were really, really assuming that responsibility for yourself, to keep other people happy, to keep them fulfilled, but it was wrong, because it was not themselves that were emanating that energy. It was just something that was coming from your effort, and it was keeping you stuck. So you kept yourself stuck in a situation in order to feed that situation, right? But that's no more. That ended. And now that the truth has come out and you're focusing on what matters, you have changed. You have to focus on yourself, on your own ideas, keep the energy elevated up, and the story truth, the story is true to yourself. Do what you think. Keep that vitality in that storyline, and don't worry if other people have to deal with their own karma or with their own matters and with their own memories, with their own emotions. That's not yours. And that is the true change. So when that goes, you will be open to something new. And that's going to be like the prize in the end of this whole situation. It's very clear that that's the objective of this transformation, is to make you to have more space in your life, to be filled with other things, and to have more energy to work towards what you want, instead of just kind of keeping things alive, keeping things for others, and using that energy for yourself and for true creativity in your life, fulfilling something that is truly fulfilling. It's not effortless. You will have to work on it. There's work here for sure, but I feel like the worst part, that's kind of dealing with the truth of it and really making that first leap of change, of allowing, allowing that situation to exist, to be, seeing the truth of it, that's already in the past. So March is going to be more like the work. This is going to be the month where you take the steps, the very practical steps, and you start seeing, that's also important. You start seeing the fruits of your labor this month. And don't give up when you have like small problems, issues that come up naturally from doing things in the material realm. There's always something disappointing in making our dreams come true, because dreams are perfect, and when they come true, they're not perfect anymore, and they have the flaws, the natural flaws of the world. So just don't give up, because the way you look at those flaws is going to be the difference between being sad or disappointed and being positive and being optimistic and being accepting. So really positive this month for you. A little bit of effort, a little bit of work, but I don't think it's going to be overwhelming for you. Actually, I think it's going to be pleasurable. You'll be happy by, doing it, because it's something that comes from your own energy and is very spontaneous and pure. Although you have to maintain a certain vibe and focus. And towards the end of the month, I would really expect this massive transformation, and maybe even like new opportunities in work and love and relationships, friendships, and maybe even like a change of luck because of this legal or this rebalancing of the scales. There's a really positive change. So thank you so much for this. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help me so much, as I'm just starting out. And I would love to know more about your opinions and your feedback. Please leave it in the comment section below. And thank you so much for this. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.